let's open this pomegranate. I have a sharp knife, a chopping board, and I think a ripe pomegranate. This is not something I've ever done before. I always buy the seeds already de-seeded. Pomegranate, I'm not sure. Don't worry about it. We're going to figure this out together. Now, I know pomegranate juice stains, so I'm being careful with it. Chop the top and get a knife, and then I think you go along the membranes. Be careful not to, oops. It's a bit messy. Don't worry about it. Ooh, pomegranate juice, delicious. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to make a salad with the pomegranate that I get from this, because I don't have any pre-bought pomegranate left, and it's pomegranate season. Okay, so I feel like I've done that. Hopefully I did it well enough. Okay, and then I feel like you cut out the middle, is that right? Which is this white membrane thing. Hopefully this isn't too painful to watch. Maybe you do the segments next. Oh, I like that sound. Okay, pulling them apart, getting out the membrane thing, and then let's put it in a bowl. Forget the cutting board. Like this. And then you turn it upside down, hit it with the back of a spoon. Ooh. I feel like it should be coming out better than that. Maybe you do individual segments. Go. Maybe you just do it with your hands. Other people make it look so easy. Gently take off the pomegranate. I don't think it matters if the little white things gets in there, because if you rinse the pomegranate seeds in water, then all the little membrane stuff will come to the top. How do I know that? Because I watched a TikTok about it. So, I'm not convinced about this. Seems to work. Just love pomegranate. Mmm, pomegranate. We're going to have a beautiful salad with this pomegranate. Oops. So I'll tell you about my day. I'm a lawyer, divorce lawyer. So today I was doing drafting. See, lawyer stuff is not all beer and Skittles, right? It's not all courtroom fancy, making submissions, Lincoln Lawyer, The Practice, Ali McBeal, The Good Wife. You know, it's not like that. A lot of it is sitting in the office drafting. So today was one of those drafting days where I was sitting in the office drafting, which means it was a really long day. I had to work back late, which is why there's no dinner video. I was working back till 7:30. And the kids had dinner. Hubby heated up some lasagna from the freezer because I wasn't going to make it home. So we had pasta 2 nights in a row. Don't worry about it. It's not a crime. You're allowed to do that. Last night we had spag bowl and today we had lasagna because that's just the way it is. Looking forward to Friday night. We're going to a restaurant, and it's a hatted restaurant, a French hatted restaurant. So it should be great. I'm very excited. Okay, well this is taking longer than it should. I don't know how long it should take, but anyway, it's fairly tedious. This is why Fadan buys it already seeded. Look at those seeds though, they look good. Ready? I would talk about Yellowstone, but in case you haven't watched it already, I don't want to do the spoilers, but let me just say this. I'm kind of gutted with the opening scene. I guess they had to explain Kevin Costner's absence somehow, but I was kind of hoping he'd make an appearance, and they were kind of fooling us that he wasn't going to be in this season, and then what do you know, he turns up. So, I'm just, love Kevin Costner. A little bit sad about what they did to his character, but anyway, I won't say anything more about that because it's spoilers, obviously. Lots of people have been asking me for a pool update. The update is tomorrow. It's the 28th day. The cement has been sitting there for 28 days. It's now ready. So the pool guys are coming back tomorrow to do the rendering, which I think is that around the outsides of the pool. So that's exciting. Okay, I feel like there's not a whole lot of pomegranate in here. But maybe it's because it's a big bowl. Okay, I'm going to wash it. And then we'll see what we can put into a airtight container. Okay, so the pomegranate seeds sink to the bottom and all the membrane crap rises to the top. So we can just throw away this stuff, which helps. If I had like one of those little tea strainer things like my grandma has, you know, those little tea strainer things, I could tip the water into that. Would that work? Or maybe it will just combine everything. Don't worry about it. We're getting through it. Kids are currently in bed. It's 8 o'clock. Okay. It's been a really long day. Just can't wait for the Christmas break, right? I'm hanging for the Christmas break. I get 4 weeks holiday. That's not true. The firm closes for 3 weeks over Christmas. It's the only real time I get off where I don't have to check emails. So really looking forward to the break, and I'm having an additional week off, so I'm going to have 4 weeks off over December, January, which I'm really excited about. Missed a little bit. Clumsy of me. So yes, every day I think about the break. We always need something to look forward to. If you're feeling down, something that always cheers me up is thinking about the future and what I've got coming up that's exciting. Of course, we have the annual Fadam birthday extravaganza at the end of November. We're looking forward to that. And then we have the holiday, Christmas holiday break. Fabulous. So shall I buy another pomegranate? The answer is no, even though we love pomegranate. Pomegranate. However, doing this is a bitch. Let's face it, it's a bitch of a job. Why do this when you can just buy it individually? This is $10 when you buy it individually. And now I understand that it's a whole pomegranate that you buy from the fruit shop already de-seeded. So I'll be doing that in the future. You won't see another pomegranate video from me, thank God, because it's probably an easier way. But we've had fun chatting, haven't we? Okay. All right, I'm done. I think there's a couple left in here. We don't want to waste it. Don't worry about it. It's just, oh, I can hear the kids. Sometimes they get out of bed and say, can I have a glass of water? Or I need to go to the toilet. Or whatever, just to kind of procrastinate and not actually go to bed. Yeah, 5-year-old. It's okay. All right, we're done. There's my pomegranate. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Has it still got the price on there? Oh no, it's got a date. I don't know how long it lasts, but these are going to be for my salads. See you later.